Alright, so apparently I missed a side quest in Hengsha, and it all involves you need to talk to this guy, which I'm kind
Mr.
of,
Jensen,
I don't
right?
know,
I
annoyed
am not
about.
mistaken. You are Mr. Jensen, right?
Because,
That
like, I was
depends.
I am
literally,
sorry,
like,
Mr.
5 feet
Jensen.
from
I
him,
am
and
being
all because I
impolite.
didn't talk to him, I
My
don't get
name
this
is Wen
quest.
Hui. I am a doctor here.
I can see that. What I really meant to ask is, how do you know who I am?
Yes, of course. Excuse me, for I am a bit nervous. Bell Tower agents were here a while ago, looking for a man who fits your description. When I heard what they were saying of you, it occurred to me that you might be exactly the person I need.
Need for what, exactly? Tread carefully, Doc, because I'm about one step away from losing my patience here.
No, please, you misunderstand. I only wish to talk to you about something. And it is not an easy subject to discuss, as it is a rather sensitive matter. Truly, Mr. Jensen, I would never force anyone to do something against their will. On that, you have my word.
Glad to hear it. So what's this all about then?
I'm afraid I won't be able to go into very much details. Not before I know you are really willing to help. But I need someone to help me to stop a very dangerous augmented soldier, and possibly his squad mates. If everything Bell Tower said of you is true, then you would seem the good fit for this job.
Fine, I'll do it. Just tell me more.
Thank you. Now please, understand that I am to give you sensitive information on multiple parties.
I understand, Doc. You can count on my discretion.
I appreciate it, Mr. Jensen. Obviously, you are familiar with Bell Tower and the role they have in this city. What you may not be familiar with, however, is the fact that sometimes they contract limb doctors like myself to work in private clinics on special projects.
What kind of special projects?
What you Americans call black operations. Bell Tower selects some of their best soldiers and make them to be super augmented with experimental top secret hardware.
Not to sound too jaded, Doc, but none of that comes as a big surprise. Stuff like that's been going on for years.
Yes. Your government and mine have both been guilty of this practice, I am sure. But Bell Tower is not a government. They are a private corporation. A private army on sale to the highest bidder.
Is this about stopping Bell Tower then? Because as much as I might hate them right now, I'm only one man.
No. It is not all of Bell Tower I need help with. It is just one of their covert operatives, a man named Michael Zelazny. He was implanted with experimental hardware, and to an extent that is way beyond legal regulations. I am ashamed to say I have operated on him myself, and he has been used in countless secret operations for the Chinese and others.
Sounds like the type of man you don't want to see going out of control.
Precisely. Yet, about a month ago, I have heard rumors that Mr. Zelazny and part of his unit had gone rogue. And 2 weeks later, a city official was killed in a perfectly staged operation. I am certain it was them. And then, a few days ago, Mr. Zelazny contacted me himself. He needed urgent help with one of his squad mates' augmentations.
I take it you said you would help.
They sent me to the back store of a meat shop near Pandang Road, in the Yutzao district. There, I performed emergency repairs on one of the agent's augs, a servo replacement. I believe this back store is their hideout, Mr. Jensen. You must go there and make Mr. Zelazny hear reason.
I'll do what I can.
I am sure you are up to the task. Mr. Zelazny is a soldier, not a maniac. Your unique situation will no doubt resonate with him. And if things do turn sour and he must be terminated, I think you are quite a good candidate to get it done. Or at least survive.
Okay.
哎，怎么回事嘛？为什么我们还在这里没有？有动啊！天啊，那么多人！
The World Health Organization today issued an unprecedented.
"世界卫生组织发布了召回公告。
你不是当地人吧？是吗？
There's something else down here. Okay, so we're going to the sewers.
想吧。
Are they on the other half? Is that the issue?
难道没人愿意翻？
Disruptions has been linked to a major malfunction in the multi-channel peripheral nerve biochip.
Where is another damn sewer entrance?
各位 sir, this is none of your business. 各位 sir, this is none of your business.
Is this seriously a dead fucking end? Oh, okay. Where the fuck? What is this place?
You want best in the city? Thank you.
Before we take a break, I want to go over some issues. I'm trying to remind
Hmm.
Back away, sir. It's none of your business. Come out!
They send you?
If you're talking about your former buddies at Bell Tower, the answer is no.
Wait a minute. You're Jensen, right? I heard that some of my former buddies have been looking for you.
Could be. What's it to you?
When a stranger sojourns with you in your land, you shall not do him wrong.
You've dropped the merc gig to become a man of the cloth?
Hardly. I just have an interest in theology. And I love quoting the book. Everything in it is so evocative. Now, tell me, are you here to stop me?
Not exactly. I'm here on behalf of someone who wants you to understand reason.
Let me guess. Dr. Wing, right? He's a good man. And I know he's only trying to do what he thinks is right. But he doesn't quite grasp the whole picture here.
Then why don't you enlighten me? Start by explaining why you went rogue.
When an average man decides he no longer shares his employer's views and opts to leave, we say he's handing in his resignation. When men like us do the same, it's called going rogue. You can't quit a job like ours, Jensen. You know that.
Yeah, okay, I can relate. But you still haven't answered my question. And what do you mean when you say you no longer share your employer's view?
Back in the US, when I first got into the Army, I did it because I wanted to serve my country. I believed in its values. I believed in its government. Back then, I believed that by serving my government, I was serving the people it was supposed to protect.
Nice sentiment. But you don't work for the US anymore, you work for Bell Tower.
Times change, Jensen. You know the story. Capitalism's final encroachment on one of the most lucrative industries in the history of mankind. War got privatized. The US military offloaded its special operations to PMCs like Blue Water Global and Bell Tower. I believe that as long as they were working for the government, they were serving the same cause. So when they offered me the chance to work on major operations at twice the pay grade, I made my jump.
Why don't we just skip to when things went sour?
Bell Tower outfitted us with top-notch augmentations. The kind of stuff civilians never hear about. Gave us a massive edge over the enemy. Later, seeing as my unit was one of the most successful ones, they selected us for a special program. Top secret, experimental tech. Told us we would get to work on critical black ops for the US government. But there was a price to pay.
Go on.
We had to be implanted with a neural hub that manipulates memory centers in the brain. Basically controlling what you can and cannot remember.
And you agreed to this?
Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. The augmentation was supposed to keep us safe, make sure we'd never remember details if we fell behind enemy lines. That was the main function. The second one, the one they didn't tell us about, was to lower our inhibitions. Make us more receptive to orders we'd likely disobey. Bell Tower turned us into the perfect mercs.
If you were so perfect, and the hub made you so perfect, how did it fail? How come they didn't outfit the whole agency?
I told you the tech was experimental. After a couple of ops, I started experiencing memory shifts, remembering bits and fragments of past operations. Slowly, I realized some of these operations couldn't logically have been orchestrated by the government. I was asked to do highly questionable things, even by professional standards.
Aren't we all?
Not like this, Jensen. Our services have been sold to corrupt officials in the American and Chinese governments. A combination of lies and use of the neural aug made sure we complied. We were working for a shadow government. Individuals corrupted by a quest for personal power.
So how'd you get out of it?
I confronted the project director. He quoted Apocalypse Now. You have to have men who are moral, and at the same time who are able to utilize their primordial instincts to kill without feeling. I forced him to disconnect the hub, for me and my squad mates here. And then I killed him. I went through his files and contacts. I know who these corrupt men are now. They've turned us into killing machines, and now they'll get to experience their experiment firsthand.
Dr. Wing said our situations would resonate. I don't think he realized it might go both ways. Some men deserve the justice we bring on them. Do what you have to do, Zelazny. I won't get in your way.
I appreciate that, Jensen. I didn't want you to die for a cause that isn't yours. These men I killed, and these men I'm going to kill. They have names, families, they're people. Their deaths shouldn't be erased from my memory by some electronic software. They should haunt me, taunt me, until I finally meet our Lord and pay for my sins. But the men behind this, they deserve to die. And I think there's poetry in the fact that they engineered their own demise.
I don't want to go to the noodle factory.
Hey, Jensen. Zelazny here.
Zelazny? How'd you get this frequency?
You're no stranger to top secret augmentations, Jensen. You figure it out. In the meantime, just want to let you know I've contacted some of my old pals at Bell Tower. Got them to reassign a couple of local patrols. You should have a few less problems to deal with for a while.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Major malfunction in the multi-channel peripheral nerve biochip. Transmits neural impulses directly to
So? You have found Zelazny? I cannot stress enough the importance of this task, Mr. Jensen.
I found him.
Really, Mr. Jensen? You have been able to make him understand reason? Will he turn himself in?
They were already gone when I got there. I looked around a bit, but I couldn't find them.
This is most unfortunate, Mr. Jensen. I'm afraid they will cause further chaos and dissension. I hope they are stopped before this happens. Here is a praxis kit. It's all I have.
Okay, well, that's all I wanted to do with that. And now we can go back to where we were originally. Oh yeah. Oh. I'm not really excited about this. I'm still just low-key upset that they took away all my shit. It's like, damn, yo, couldn't you have given me a little bit more? Just you gave me 8 points after all of that. Just a little rough.
Are we slated to check out the administration wing?
Negative. We don't have access via this dock anyway. Top security clearance only. You need to take a leak, you'll have to take the long way around.
Oh, you're a goddamn riot. That sounds like another Dock 3 security protocol. I bet those special op assholes have clearance, right?
Don't know. Most of them probably don't need to use the washroom like we do anyway. All they need is the occasional oil change.
I guess spending all that time in the Australian Dust Bowl really gums up their gears.
Fucking look around me.
Are we slated to check out the administration wing?
Negative. We don't have access via this dock anyway. Top security clearance only. You need to take a leak, you'll have to take the long way around.
Oh, you're a goddamn riot. That sounds like another Dock 3 security protocol. I bet those special op assholes have clearance, right?
Don't know.
I guess spending all that time in the Australian Dust Bowl really gums up their gears. guards heading out with the next shipment?
I don't know. I haven't seen the requisition. I don't even know where the shoe's making port next. If it's the OZ, it'll be loaded with the boxes, I guess.
And the weapon.
Makes it harder to smuggle. Come on, back to control.
Do I have another fucking point? Yay! You just fucking decided to turn around then? Fuck you, dude. So now I gotta take you out because you're gonna be a fucking pain in my ass.
Are the box guards heading out with the next shipment?
I don't know. I haven't seen the requisition. I don't even know where the shoe's making port next. If it's the OZ, it'll be
What?
loaded with the boxes,
Oh, you
I
come
guess.
in here.
And the weapon parts. Kills me how they ship some of them disassembled like that.
Makes it harder to smuggle. Come on.
That's right. Fucking 8 fucking points. After leveling up the entire goddamn time.
Access granted.
I need to fucking...
Access granted.
Five. Fuck you. Now I could have fucking done that earlier, but no. You don't see anything, stupid fucking robot. God fucking damn it.
Access granted.
Sure. I don't care.
crew to Sector Alpha. Cargo crew to Alpha.
I don't know why they're still giving me fucking creds. Trigger module? Am I having to put a fucking rocket launcher back together?
Security credentials must be carried at all times. You may be asked to produce said credentials by security personnel. Please comply.
You... Okay, whatever. Fucking turret.
Advised. New personnel should report to Security Central for biometric scan.
I have absolutely no idea where the fuck I'm going anymore.
Access granted.
Where am I trying to get to? Shit. A rendezvous point in this fucking corner? Oh, eat a bag of fucking dicks. What? I have absolutely no fucking idea what I'm doing. And who would have a rendezvous point in the middle of a fucking warehouse?
Access granted. Access denied.
That's so fucking irritating.
Access granted.
Oh boy.
Access granted. Neither one of these guys fucking come through here, do they?
I don't understand. I was supposed to get through that.
Access granted. Access denied.
Fuck off.
Access granted. Access granted.
What does this get us? Are we... Oh, hell yeah.
Access granted.
All quiet on this front. How about you?
Yeah. At least no one is shooting at us.
Access granted.
Oh, okay. Sure. God forbid I have all my fucking points back.
Is anyone there?
What? Oh, fuck you. Fuck you! Oh, that's right. I'm only down to 1 tranquilizer dart because, you know, you took away the fucking 50 I had. Like, I can't hoard shit.
This is a waste of time.
Fuck.
This is a waste of time.
I have no clue how the fuck I'm supposed to get into these rooms. Yeah, that ain't happening. It'd be really cool if I had the rest of my shit.
Access granted.
Well, do I got a key? Well, or code? man.
That's far enough, Jensen.
You're behind this?
I said that's far enough. I can explain everything if you just stay where you are.
Last time we talked, you used me as a punching bag, and now you want a conversation?
I didn't exactly have a choice. I had to make it look good for Burke. Right now, he still thinks I'm on Bell Tower's side. But the minute he connects me to your escape...
That's your problem, not mine.
Then Dr. Megan Reed really doesn't mean anything to you, does she?
What do you know about Megan?
I know the name set off way too many bells and whistles when I added it to Burke's profile search on you. But it helped me to figure out who you are and why you stowed away on the ship. You think Bell Tower kidnapped her, don't you?
You want to tell me you didn't?
I wish I could. But after what I've seen this past year, all I know for certain is she's not on the base. Not anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
Not what you're thinking. Listen, Rifleman Bank Station supports all Bell Tower operations in this region, Jensen. Regular contract and special op. 6 months ago, I received orders to pull every regular grade soldier and civilian contractor away from the airstrip. 2 Black Hawk helicopters set down minutes later. I thought it had to do with Australia, especially when I saw covered stretchers coming out.
How many?
5. Guarded by a heavily augmented special ops team. Burke went out to meet the leader and the whole group disappeared inside the detention camp. There's some kind of black project going on in there, Jensen. Something involving prisoners and scientists. And I need you to find out what it is.
I'm gonna need more information than that. Tell me about this black project.
I wish I could, but it's been classified. So classified every BT suit I've talked to refuses to even acknowledge its existence.
But you've seen something.
Only the edges. This station is part base, part military stockade, and every week a new shipment of belligerents arrives. Only Interpol says they're not on anyone's terrorist watch list. Most are just civs, harmless civs. Burke takes them into a restricted wing of the detention camp and they just disappear.
Tell me more about these scientists.
Technically, I'm in charge of operations here, so I keep tabs on people coming in and out. Burke keeps meeting with doctors and researchers, telling me it's part of his interrogation technique.
You got any names?
None that I trust, unless the Doe family suddenly expanded into Australia and Asia. Thing is, I don't always see how they leave.
Yet you're sure that Megan did.
The Blackhawks did. Without the stretchers, but loaded with 5 stasis pods this time.
Why me, Keitner? That is your name, isn't it? The one Burke used back on the ship?
Natanya Keitner, yes. And it has to be you, because any movements I make are noted and logged. I can't risk blowing cover.
Cover? Who are you working for?
A few months ago, an Interpol agent approached me. They've had Bell Tower on their radar for some time, but they've never been able to prove anything. The things that agent pointed out about this base, it opened my eyes to a lot of things. So you see, Jensen, I really am playing the good cop and the bad cop.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Hold still for a second.
What the?
Relax. I'm just compiling your biometric signature. Retinal scan, pulmonary and vascular imaging, the works. Once I upload it to the network and give Corporal Alan Tyler a security rating, you'll be able to pass through specific checkpoints in this sector.
Only this sector? Why not others?
Because you're a fugitive, Jensen. The less room I give you to maneuver in, the more likely it is you'll stay one. I can get you into the detention camp, but the interrogation wing is going to be a problem. Only Burke can give clearances for that.
And I assume you don't want me to go ask for one.
Still the comedian. There's a security mainframe inside the detention camp's central command tower. You'll need to upload this copy of your biometrics there by hand. Contact me using your infolink once you do. Any more questions?
I could use some more hardware. Any chance Corporal Tyler will have access to the armory?
You're still a fugitive, Jensen. I suggest you keep a very low profile. Still, there is someone who might be able to supply you. One of the base mechanics, a civilian named Quinn. He runs a nice sideline in procurement.
I know the type. Why should I trust him?
Because I do, and because he has no love for Burke. He's in the lower level maintenance area near the elevator. He'll get you what you need. Definitely. Bell.
That's
good. I'll upload to this. Just
couldn't have gotten me more fucking. Oh.
New personnel should report to Security Central for biometric scan.
Can I buy Praxis kits?
Are you Quinn?
Yeah, that's me.
Nice.
Jensen, is it? You weren't followed, were you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I can believe that. They're having a hell of a time keeping up with you.
like to play it by ear. Whatever works, works.
Practical man, aye. Just keep doing whatever you're doing. Maybe you won't bring the bass down around my ears.
Look, Keitner said you can help me. Can you?
Yeah, she told me to be expecting you. I'm just glad you came as soon as you did instead of going off on your own. There's enough kegs of powder lying around here already without throwing another loose cannon in the mix. You know how much we're risking to keep you off the radar? We've only got so much pull around here. It's Burke's show. And he'll do
Okay, I don't care. That means you...
Consider...
Circumstances. But although, I don't suppose you had anything to do with his stasis.
How do you...
Ah, so it was you, eh? Well, let's just say I have my sources and your little random act of kindness didn't go unnoticed. But now that I think of it, if you're looking for a little something for nothing and don't mind
Alright.
Look, I don't know if you've noticed yet, but this base is packing some serious heat.
What kind of...
Nothing fancy. Just a 329 series.
A rocket.
That's right, mate.
I like that.
Fucking right. You're like, look, all you gotta do...
Right, so, long story short...
Yeah, that about sums it up, I'd say. Just find me the trigger module, scope assembly, and launch a barrel.
I think I already found one.
That's the 329's trigger module. Let me know when you find the other two. No money.
1. Fuck you. And beard. Great. No tranquilizer? Wow. Fuck you, dude.
Satisfied.
God damn it. Need a giant box of fucking dicks.
Civilian contractors must stay within designated areas. Entering restricted areas will result in termination and prosecution. Have been rescinded. New flight schedules will be distributed as soon as possible. Security credentials must be carried at all times. You may be asked to produce said credentials by security personnel. Please comply. Sector Alpha. Cargo crew to Alpha. Civilian contractors must stay within designated areas. Entering restricted areas will result in termination and prosecution.
Access granted.
Grounding orders have been rescinded. New flight schedules will be distributed as soon as possible. Security credentials must be carried at all times. You may be asked to produce said credentials by security personnel. Please comply.
Over there! How's that?
I didn't even know you guys were in here.
I heard you, bastard!
That sucks. How, like, okay. They were making out or something. I don't like all the other shit I was doing up there. Also just trying to figure out where these fucking parts are. Jesus Christ, really? Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. They react quicker than the fucking actual projectile.
Security credentials must be carried at all times. You may be asked to produce said credentials by security personnel. Please comply. Where the fuck are boxes at? This is such a pain in the ass.
Zero for completion, that's lame.
Access granted.
Oh,
Access denied.
I'm dumb. I was looking at the wrong thing. I was like, wait a minute, why didn't this stop? Yeah, then I realized that I was looking at the wrong fucking node. Did it fucking move?
Access denied.
Was that a... It flipped. Like, I'm not crazy, it flipped. Oh, there's two. That's my fucking problem. I'm looking at one at a goddamn time. There's no fucking way.
Access granted.
What are you? Oh, that was one of the books I needed? As... Okay. Can you show me the actual... Oh. This guy here is telling me that I only have like 2 more books and they aren't the ones here.
Access granted.
Geithner, any reason Burke's got a spare retinal prosthesis lying around his office?
He just received it this evening from the Tai Young Medical Corporation. HQ had a custom set made especially for him, as a thanks for so many years of good service. Why?
He'll probably be real angry when he realizes it's missing. Jensen out.
Access granted.
Oh.
Access denied.
Are you fucking bullshitting me?
Access denied.
Eat a fucking bag of dicks. Alright, I'm giving this one more chance, then I'm done fucking with it. Oh man, I got one thing further.
Access
Yeah,
granted.
fuck you.
Access granted. Access granted.
Alright, so this leads into both of these, is that what I'm gathering? And I just happen to fuck off in the first one, yeah.
Access granted.
Right. Got those?
Yeah.
Aye. Fucking deadly. That's all of them. Give me a... Right then. That'll do you. Anything else? What do you... Sound. Well. But. No re...
feel a little bad about my experience points.
Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized. Access granted.
Alright. I'm getting off here for the night. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Peace out.